unexpected paths. Norwegian, or is it just Norwegian? Norwegian. Holy crap! I can't even read. Norwegian boy left in Mumbai slums by parents. This is insane. This is insane. This is unexpected paths.
I lived when I was smaller. I was up here. There are places where you can rent a small little mat or anything, or you can lay, sleep, but it's only for local people. So I don't know how we live here, but she found a place. This was our room up here on the corner.
No one has ever thought the thoughts that his thoughts before he thought them. Exactly. That's exactly me. Exactly me. You've got me to a T.
That's where we used to live. Inside that corner room right there. And that's where my mom lived when I was young. And from here, we used to go around. I used to roam the streets while they used to be here. And I realized that she couldn't take care of all of us. So I was like, okay, I'll roam the streets instead. And then I became more of a street person and hanged around with the wrong groups. And yeah, I became a person I didn't want to be, but that's life. And I'm going to show a lot about where I lived, how I survived, how I made money. It's just the way I lived my life. I can't do anything for it, but that's a part of my life.
He was later brought back to Norwegian government when he was 14 years old. So this is primarily about him being brought back to everything. I wish this had more. I wish this was actually in depth as to what happened and why it led to that.
That's how life is, no? People still remember me over here. You remember when I nearly threw my mother down here? Fucking hell. Think of all the frustration I had as a kid. Not having a proper life, not having schooling, not having anything. It's not fucking weird that I nearly threw her down here. I was pissed off of my parents. That's why I fucked off, no? That's the thing, yeah. I've fucking been away from India so long. And I knew... Last time I was here, it was around 13 years back. But I only came for 2 weeks and I went just to visit old friends. It was...
He sounds... I didn't think he sounded like, he didn't have a heavy accent in the beginning. At least I didn't pick it up. But now that he's around and talking with more, Indians, he sounds more. But I mean, let me just fast forward to him actually doing it in depth. Because I was just surprised. It's like, what the heck?
मिलना पड़ता ना इतना टाइम का बाद में आया कोई हमको पहचाना रही नहीं ना बच्चा चिलम पी रहा था इधर उधर इतना मोटा हो गया. Where I used to live, roam around, hang around is all the people that used to live here. This is Bashar Pir Dargah. It's a Muslim place where a holy man that died, that we go every year. We have a kind of religious thing where we go with a group of people, thousands of people walking all the way from Kolaba to Marine Lines. And then we all put flowers onto the grave and stuff. And we put butter and stuff and different kind of perfumes.
Honestly, you close your eyes and your face will do the rest for you. Your face. Oh my gosh. I'm getting mentally broken, okay? I'm getting mentally broken. Your mind will do the rest for you. Just close your eyes, listen, and just
as respect. It's like all the other religions, Hindu religions that they have in India, like Holi or anything. It's the same kind of thing, but it's Muslim. I used to listen to very much Qawwali before.
Do you see the face
sing
now?
Qawwali even. People will not...
gosh. Oh, that is tragic, though. I kind of want the detail and information, but he's not really getting into it. He's just going back and reliving his childhood memories.
Where you have been brought up. If you got help from all the people on the street, everyone's good. Not a fucking person you come asking on the street, give me some money, give me some money. No, because most of them are there for a reason. It's their job. They're there put out there by their parents to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a kind of fucking stupid one that's gonna give them money. No, I help people, but I help the people that really need it because I can read it. I have.
Yeah, it's funny. I would get that all the time. It's funny. I'm finding something to relate. Like when I'm in India, they'd walk up to me, and I'm just like, huh, cute kids. No, no. It's not my job to feed you. It's your parents' job to feed you. It's like, no, I don't give kids money here. Why would I give kids money there? It's not my responsibility. It's either the parents, and if the parents don't do it, then they should be removed from the parents and given to like actual homes that will help them. Homes that will help them. Groups that will help them. Let me be racist. He is Indian because he grew up in India and has an accent. Let me be racist. You want to be racist? I just think it's fascinating. He's definitely been immersed for a long time. But that's what's funny. If he went back to Norway when he was 14, you think he wouldn't. Well, he would still be able to speak. Let's be honest. He'd like when you learn a language, it doesn't entirely get taken out of you, but you think he wouldn't hold on to the accent so heavily.
Been on the street, I know who needs help and who doesn't need help. When a person just acts like he needs help, many people that you go, they come to you, oh, can you buy me some milk for my baby, oh, some food, all those things they buy. Around, yeah, they get 70 to 80% from the shop that they bought it from, they go away. Once you are gone, they go back with that thing and then they sell it back to the same shop.
And I have a GoFundMe page. I will fucking show every penny that I'm giving out, what I'm buying with it. That's the way you help people and you show where the money is going. Not that you fucking buy something that a fucking person will not need. Now it's 1 month till it's going to be a rainy season. There's many people that need fucking rooftops, covers and stuff that they don't have. That make their life a little bit better every single day. But no, people don't think about that. People think, oh, I'll buy him one t-shirt. Oh, he'll be okay. 1 month later, it's fucking monsoon. That t-shirt is not going to help a person. That's life. It's like the reality not everybody thinks about. Where does the money go? How does it get spent? When you know the system, then you think very differently.
I'm not gonna lie, that is fascinating. I wish there was actually more detail on it, like an actual in-depth dive, because there isn't much there. There isn't much there, which is kind of like meh. It would have been nicer if there was something. If there actually was like pictures of him as well, not really as him as a kid or whatever, but like more of a story, an interview. The fact that they're just following him around, I don't really care about. I don't really care about. I mean, it's nice, but I think it would have been better if it was like a one-on-one interview, getting his experience of what it was like to be abandoned, getting his experience of what it was like to be taken back to Norway, how he felt when he was taken away from his, well, let's be honest, his home. When he was taken away from his home. When you grow up in a place, that becomes your primary home unless you plan on moving yourself. The fact that he was removed, what I'm assuming, from India against his own choice, maybe he was doing theft, maybe he was doing something he shouldn't have, but yeah, what they probably would have found out. It's like, oh, we caught him, he doesn't belong here, we'll send him back. But he probably didn't want to go. I think that would have been more interesting than following him around and then talking just about meeting people, about how he almost dropped his mother down on the ground or off the ledge, like all that stuff. Not important. But I can't get past the way he was talking. I was like, oh my gosh, he's a heavy accent. He's a heavy accent. Like my wife doesn't even have that. She speaks English better than I do because English is just a completely butchered language. But yeah, my wife speaks English better than I do. I would think my wife would have an accent, but no, my wife doesn't have that accent. That guy has that accent. A white man has that accent. He might be on Norwegian social service, but I thought he had Finnish parents. Oh yeah. I don't know. He was born in Norway. He might have had like that's the thing. You normally get I don't know how every nation works. I don't know how every nation works, but the child normally gets a pass for where they're born. But the fact that something like that could happen is just crazy. Is just crazy. Too slow for me. I wish it was more of a narrative pace, more of someone sitting down asking questions, and then it's edited like in a sequence that's enjoyable. There, it was just him talking nonstop, But there's nothing wrong with that. But in the end, I do enjoy preferring to watch something that's more informative than him reliving his experience and everyone recognizing him once again. But it is crazy that happened. It is crazy that happened, because that kind of reminds me of well, not even close, but like the movie Mimi, where a family goes to India to find a surrogate mother, finds out there might be complications with the pregnancy, and then abandoned the woman in India to raise the child on her own. I mean, great film. I freaking love that movie. Very funny, very tragic. Perfect balance. And that cab driver, he's just amazing. He's just amazing in that film. The way he acts in every single scene is just perfect. But yeah, the fact that kind of stuff happens, but this was a kid being abandoned, absolutely abandoned. But yeah, there's always a dark side. There's a dark side everywhere. But yeah, I wish there was more of a narration to the whole thing.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.